Greetings everyone, hello and welcome back to Stranded Alien Dawn once more, to a little colony that is growing right now up to 6 people we have in the first year. And right now it is day 16, we are closing in on the middle of summer at this point, so perfect really, everything is perfect, the beautiful temperatures, right, the death is not really on our doorsteps right now. I mean, death is getting closer, but for that we're preparing our beautiful house, our first version, our first house over here. This is the foundation, and here we can now continue onwards right away. Another important milestone is Jack has started with the tailoring of synthetic vests. This is a super important milestone because that is some advanced clothing that we can start with that here now as well. Next up, we have lots of buttermelons stocked up, and I would like to continue now making pickled vegetables out of that. So we can take one wooden formation barrel here, and pickled vegetables it is until we have a stockpile of, let's say, 500, right? Let's start with that. I can pick the other two here, and I can say mirror this one, right? And now they're also doing this all the way up to 500. So I do need to do it for everyone that's itself. Now this should work. Yeah. Ken is already handling it and getting that buttermelon over, and with that we can start also then preparing food for the winter then, besides grain of course. But we definitely should keep some variety there. So the grain of course is for, you know, antibiotics is for the grain porridge and is also for coffee, and then we have the buttermelon here for pickled vegetables and the veggie soups. Alright, that's that. Researching, we continue onwards with the chemical cloth synthesis. So out of fuel I can make then also synthetic fiber, super important, so that we can continue also with that production. It's taking a while though, right? So 4 days in tops, that's a lot of time. For further researching, we might look at coffee then next up after this. Why not? There's nothing super important right now. Power is not super important yet. Bench presses, of course, to also have another leisure activity is nice, but that's it. Nothing severe at the moment. So that gives me time now to prepare that next construction step with the walls. Now we have a bunch of walls available. The worst is the metal, because there's awful thermal insulation. It gives the cold right inside, right? It transports the cold right inside. Sticks are not that much better too. Wood is actually the best one early on, and we can make a nice plank house out of that. We have a lot of wood at the moment. So let's just make sure that, yeah, it's looking to the right direction there as well. And we're just going to make this wall here all around it now. Once again, this is going to cost me quite a bit, but it's going to be worth it. Then we are also going to need, of course, a door. And the door needs, actually, yeah, a plank door, I think it is as well. Let's just make sure that we have it here. There you go. Ah, look at that, they're actually playing music. We just stopped at that. This makes them very happy, that's fine. Another cool thing is no one has the sleep parasite anymore. So Jack found it in his fever dream when he had the meltdown and was attacked by a lot of insects that actually had a lasting effect on him, and he defeated the sleep parasites, right? So that's a nice step towards prosperity there as well for us, because I was already a bit bothered by that, or worried by that, let's say it like that. Alright, actually we don't have any tea yet in stock, right? I did already order it. So where's Rita? You are the one. After you sleep finished, let's please make me some tea. That makes people happy a lot. And there it is, Jack was really working through the night. He also leveled up his crafting skill. Oh, and also we got the first synthetic helm there as well. So my set is growing, and this is something we can then use for winter, especially because they got a very nice thermal insulation. Also, it's very good for defensive purposes against aliens. Pickling, that's that. Jack reached crafting 2, crafting 6 actually, and day 17 is dawning. We're now in the middle of summer. And I'm glad that I did not cut down those trees. It's a nice shade area here, shady area where people can just sit in there and enjoy the time and meditate. Eating together is so important. People do this a lot. Perfect. And also more antibiotics coming in. So we're really nicely stockpiled on this. So 58 first aid kits, 50 antibiotics, and a few bandages as well. Meanwhile, the construction of the wall continues. Daniel is a good helper for that. He's not that great with construction, right? I mean, he's level 3. That's okay. he can do quite a bit. And this is consuming now a lot of wood as well. And there it is, the first walls start to appear. This is also a nice step forward. Also there it is, tea. Some 5 tea. How long is tea lasting? Oh, and also another... Where's tea? Where's my tea? I think it's still stocked in here right now. Can't see it in my shelves at least. What is Rita doing there? They actually should be cooking. We got toxic ash, the next bad event really. Being in the open during this disaster causes uncomfortable shortness of breath and reduces movement speed. Prolonged exposure could cause blood poisoning. Also, solar panels produce less power and plants grow slower. We have another batch coming up, right? So we will definitely have one more harvest, perhaps 2 harvests out of the grain. That would be great. Stockpile as much of that as possible. Yeah, unfortunately they will get sick now a bit, and they will also have some minor pain. Yeah, moderate pain it is already. We don't have a roof here yet. It's important to stay under the shelter there. There's the tea now as well. Just really want to see. Under a roof it lasts 1 year and 24 days, so that's very nice too. And it gives me a nice happiness boost. Meanwhile, we're about to finish the wall, so we can actually work on the next step for the house right away, which is the roof. The roof is also going to take a long time again. We can decide between a plank roof and a normal wood roof. I think for this we might actually just go for a normal one, right? That is then all around here. And look at that. This will cost me 700. I would like to have a bit of a balcony there too, so this will cost me even more. But it's going to be worth it. So this is 1,000. Yeah, that's a lot. Right, there you go. That's 1,000. 1,100 on the roof. This is going to take a long time. It's the biggest step probably now that we have for this house, right? All right. So we will need to cut down more forests again. This one here. So this is my house that I see here. Let's just. There's already 80 wood again, and the evergreen trees. We can continue cutting them down. Not easy right now because of the ashes, unfortunately. So this is reducing health, but we do have enough medicine as well. And they can take the happiness boost. Plus, we need to do it anyway, right? We have no choice. We need to finish that house. We will not be able to support or to survive winter otherwise. 4 people are working on the wood now. That's great stuff. There's just something very satisfying of so many people coming in with wood. A small flickering light can be seen in the distance, breaking the monotony of the darkness. It could be a campfire. Maybe there's another survivor out there. Unlocks the campfire expedition. Yeah, we have 6 survivors already. We should not strain it too much. Alright, too many survivors could also lead to bad things happening again. Also, we need to be careful about food. Winter can last quite some time. I think we also have the first pickled vegetables coming in soon. Yep. I will actually need more. I will still need more logs. It's crazy, but yeah, we need that. Production-wise, let's go for more fermentation barrels. Yeah, another 5 here, right? So we still need 700 wood in total for everything. And Rita is sick. He's got blood poisoning, probably because of the toxic ash, but we have enough antibiotics to actually tend it. Daniel, you're the one actually, right? You should be able to do this. So heal Rita. He can do this. And he likes it too, right? So he's actually a passionate doctor. Daniel is not that useless after all. And Daniel, please stop eating raw food. He still has this habit. Amber likes to drink some tea. And with that, also gain some happiness out of that. Enjoy the beverage. Plus 15. It's quite a lot. Alright, construction of the house continues. Aggressive animals, 35. Very close to us, so we need to be careful there. And there's also some large beetles now, right? So, small ones, medium ones, and large ones. These are the most dangerous ones. I don't have that much scrap metals, so I will not be able to repair that many traps. How's the scavenging looking? Yeah, we have also finished the scavenging of this one. There's not going to be any more scavenging for now. We really need to push the house. And I really need that roof here being finished. Still going to take a long time. Also, we need more wood for the barrels. That's something I cannot do right now. And food-wise, lots of buttermelon. That's okay. It's not great though, right? Because buttermelon will rot away in 36 days. We are out of grain, so I still need more of that. Yeah, there will be 2 more harvests coming in at least. Severe heat wave it is now. We are now moving towards 40 degrees. This could be a problem for some of my survivors. It will probably also be a problem, yeah. Now we are actually losing some temperature on the fields. Toxic ash plus the severe heat wave. And I thought summer would be comfortable, cozy. It's not. Let's just make sure that no survivor really is in this area when they attack, right? So Ken is there right now. That might be a bit risky. Jack is going to sleep right now, alright. Coming home from the forests. And they're attacking. Where's Ember? She's sleeping. Together with Ken. They can actually do some fighting there. Jack is also on his way. Let's get over there. Ken, go up on the tower. The same goes with Ember. Daniel, you're going to get a spear. Oh, he's incapable of combat, right? There was something about that. Rita, you can fight. Rita has something? Oh no, she needs a bow still. Oh, they're coming in quickly. Look at that. Jack, get over there. Look at that. This is a pretty massive attack. The flamethrowers are doing a nice job there. Killing as many as possible. Jack is still too far away. Oh, come on, Rita. Equip that bow. This is not looking good. They're attacking now also my flamethrower. There's Jack. There's also Quinn and Rita now. Yeah, we lost the flamethrower there. That was needless, right? That wasn't really necessary. But those large beetles were really aggressive. Let's undraft. Let's also butcher as much as possible here. And then we need to repair. Unfortunately, metal alloys it will take. We'll also need to consume more fuel of that again, but it's fine. Yeah, Jack has a bit of a pain there. Not a great day for him. Going to bed again. When you have musical instruments, you have music. And music is everything that one needs to make a party. Let's gather and dance at 19. Okay. Strange that this comes actually from Ken. Because he seems the least liked person in this camp. Oh. Jack has another meltdown. I wonder why. He's got another food binge. That's okay. He's just going to eat as much food as he can. He's got a burnout. It's always to do this and do that. I must relax. I must do something. Alright, this brings us to the next thing. Leisure activity. I actually forgot about this on the schedule. And we don't have that yet, right? So we need relaxed time. And I would like to add 2 hours of relaxed time now for all of them, right? So they're going to have time together here before they go to bed. They can relax a bit. Rita failed trying to calm him down. Daniel continues with the construction. That's very good. Still so much wood missing. Holy cow. We also need to butcher some insects there again. At least Quinn will be finished with the chemical cloth synthesis soon. This is a pretty important tag. And there's also more insect meat again that we can then also make into synthetics. And then we also have it for the first time, the new resource, the pickled vegetables. They're coming out now of my barrels. Now, very important once again that we actually assign everyone to not eat that, right? Wheat meal, the raw, I think it's in the, yeah, it's under raw food anyway, pickled vegetables. No one should eat this at all costs because it's a very durable product that we are using then for winter to cook us some meals. I was looking, by the way, there with my grain. Oh yeah, coming along, so the next grain harvest will be coming in soon. And can also reach crafting 4, that's nice. And there it is, music night, it's time. And they gather for celebration now here. I think someone is missing. Ah yeah, Daniel. They're just waiting for it now. Now they're playing, they're having a party there, that's great. But I think Jack doesn't like it so much. He's anxious. Trying to play along. The next important research, chemical cloth synthesis, perfect. So as long as we have enough fuel for my flamethrowers and for my balloon, we can actually also go in and say, make me some synthetics out of the fuel, please. Yeah, and I'm going to manually do this. Right now we have 60 fuel, so let's make 3 times synthetics out of that. There's the pickled vegetables now, also being stocked here. As we can see under the roof, it will last me a full 2 years. And if we freeze it, it will last me indefinitely. Alright, how's it looking here? Yeah. Still miss 600 wood. But at least they continue there. We got also a lot of wood there stored. Yeah, 90, 95. And Daniel has been really diligent with that. Right, even working through the night, so he sees actually the danger of not having this finished on time. But I think at this point we're coming along just fine. Yep, the next harvest for grain is coming in. That's also important, because the sooner we harvest that, the sooner we can start with the next farm. And I would definitely like to have it once more until winter, right? So that's a lot of grain coming in now that we can also then use. And by the way, here I could also say instead of antibiotics, we have 54 anyway. Let's actually go in and make me some pickled vegetables there as well until, yeah, 500 or so. Using all the buttermelon that we still have in stock. Cereal coffee, the next one has been researched. Nothing for now. That's actually something we could also use, right? So Quinn is now available for other tasks, and boy, there's a lot to do right now. First aid kits, there they are, bandages and antibiotics, but we have enough of them, so it's not important right now. We also don't need to tame animals at the moment. So I think I'm rather fine with how it is. We could go for toolsmithing. With that we can make some tools, right? Earplugs, for example, help a lot with sleeping, so let's do this. And then electricity. And we're also having now synthetic boots. So look at that. This is coming up nicely here. My cloth storage. And it's still summer, so we are having... I think it's schedule. Ceiling is being constructed now. Don't forget, it's the ceiling and then the roof. Right, so there's 2 steps involved here actually. And Daniel is doing this. I still will also need a bit more metal for the metal alloys. We still have these spaceship debris over there. Yeah, that's okay. There's also some manure coming in again. Who is actually chopping wood though? We need more. Probably Daniel then, once he's finished here with the construction. Another day over, it happens so quickly. And by now we are starting to see autumn coming up soon. Toolsmithing, there it is. There we have the tools now, so we can actually go in with a harvesting tool. This makes harvesting, cutting and mining way faster for the wearer for 30 metal alloys. And we also got the earplug. So let's go in with the harvesting tool. Let's actually make 2 of that for now. And then I would also like to craft me the earplugs. It requires some cloth, but we have plenty of that until we have 10 earplugs available, right? And my people can then use it, have a bit more undisturbed sleep, because right now this is not optimal, of course, but we just simply don't have the time to make bad rooms right now. This is what this house is then for. Jack has now the cutting, perfect. We need more. By the way, how's it looking? Yeah, we have cut now almost all the trees. There is more trees here that we can cut. Oh, and there is another spaceship debris coming down. No idea what actually went wrong there in space for all of this to happen. The house continues just fine. And Quinn is working on electricity now. That's also something that's important then. But for that we'll need more metal alloys, I think. Also, and we are really unlucky there, we haven't found a single electronics yet as far as I can see. This is something we also will need to work on soon. I think also, yep, we have finished the ceiling. And with that we have the room, because we get the cave dweller penalty here. And that basically means that they're in a dark room. Right, so there is no more opening there. Annoyed by Quinn, let's just have a look. Yeah, it's disappearing so quickly again. But yeah, we have finished with that, the ceiling at least, right? So they're working on the roof now. But this is coming along as we can see. Perfect. Alright, Jack reached crafting 7, perfect, he's getting better at this and with that also faster. We get, another attack right by the fields, 28 of them. Only small beetles so as far as I can see, so nothing too dangerous. No cute research, that's okay, we don't really need to research anything at the moment. Quinn can help out with construction. And the electrical grid, there we have it now, right? But for that we'll need a few more metal alloys and also then electronics. There's power pole we have, and now we can work on power production. Right, that is the next one then here. The solar panels and the wind turbines, but we need to find electronics for that. I'm a bit unlucky on that side. If we're super unlucky, we'll need to build the diesel generator and consume fuel. That is hopefully not happening though. And the ceiling is finished. We're now working on the roof. And we haven't even started with the interior yet. Yeah. And a new day is dawning. The earplugs are about to be finished. There they are. Also, we have the first harvesting tools in. So Rita, of course, is going to equip this once she's finished with cooking. We can then equip harvesting tools. That's going to help her out with the harvesting of the fields. Security signal. The site of a recent crash started emitting an automated high-frequency security signal. The codes are characteristic to the military modules. The signal is either coming from a ship's defense system or from an onboard reconnaissance vessel. A new expedition has been unlocked with that. Not that we really have much time, right? So, constructing the roof, perfect. 500 more logs still. We still need to wait for this attack also to be over before I feel comfortable again going on expedition. Earplugs we have, so this will help. The first 5. They're consumed though rather quickly. There she has it now. Where is that? harvesting tools up here, right? So it doesn't replace weapons or something like that. So rather up here. And with that, she's now 20% faster with mining, harvesting, and cutting. So yeah, Jack probably or Quinn should also have this. They're now on their way now to cut down the logs. Not super comfortable with Amber leaving camp right now, but that's okay. We still have Ken and Jack, and we have the flamethrowers too. And with the next attack and the next steps of our house, we continue onwards in the next episode of Stranded Alien Dawn. I hope you enjoyed this one. Stay tuned.